The girl returned home, only to be stunned by the scene before her. Her father lay in a pool of blood with bullet holes in his back. Panicking, Nina grabbed her phone from her backpack and called the all-knowing system, reporting that her father had been murdered. But the system replied that no crime had occurred in that area. Hearing this, Nina felt despair wash over her. A surveillance drone was hovering above, watching everything. Because the all-knowing system was so efficient, the city's criminal investigation department had been disbanded. If a crime occurred, only the system's staff would come to check. A man asked if her father had any enemies, what his recent emotional and physical state was, and whether he had any suicidal tendencies. But who shoots themselves in the back? The man merely replied that it was standard procedure. His attitude ignited her brother's temper. None of these people had mentioned how to investigate the murder. The criminal department had been disbanded 15 years ago. If the system hadn't reported anything, it meant no case had occurred. The system never makes mistakes. After that, he ordered them to keep this matter confidential. So, the investigation was effectively over. Next, it would be up to the cleanup crew. Nina tried to process what had just happened when suddenly a hand reached out and turned off the switch. Dici, a city hall official, apologized on behalf of the all-knowing system for the events that hadn't occurred. They promised to do their best to investigate the case. Afterward, she provided her contact information, ready to assist the family in any way. But it seemed like the matter would just fade away. That night, Nina tossed and turned, unable to sleep, questioning the purpose of the drone that was watching her. The next day, she went to the company to talk to someone in charge about the bizarre case. One of the 4 founders, Carlo, was there as well. Nina's father was a veteran employee of the all-knowing company, and no one had expected something like this to happen. Nina requested to retrieve the video footage from the drone at the time of her father's death, thinking it must have recorded the incident and that they could easily catch the murderer. But that was impossible. Humans had no right to access video footage. It was a fundamental principle of the company. Only by adhering to it could they avoid invading anyone's privacy. Otherwise, people wouldn't continue to support the all-knowing system. Nina only wanted those few seconds of video, but she was still denied and asked to keep this matter confidential. Her feelings were indescribable. Her father had been murdered, and she felt powerless, sitting alone outside, heartbroken. The drone detected something was off. Her pupils dilated and her blood pressure rose. As she glanced at the all-knowing logo nearby, her anger intensified.